Pocono since this is your last time?
Pocono is it's a unique racetrack. For me, it's been one of my favorite places to come to as I've been at SHR and even at RCR. We've had some good times and good runs here, and so it's always one of my favorite times of the year to come up, especially when it's 75, 76 degrees, and the rest of everything we've been doing is burning hot. So it's especially since we've gone to one race and seen the infield and the campers and the crowd, and it's always been a great area for fans, for us, and just it's like all the rest of the racetracks that we go to. It's something that I've been prepared for, and I think for me, I'm enjoying the last times going to the racetrack and hearing all the stories and the fans and everything that comes with it.
What would it mean to win here tomorrow?
We want to win anywhere.
You're pretty solid in the playoffs, likely on points. Would it matter if you make it on points or with a win?
Oh yeah, I think mentally a win is always better, and I think for us, we've been close a few times with just things just haven't gone right on the days that the cars have been the fastest. So we just keep plugging along and keeping our head down and grinding away like we always do, and hopefully you hope that cycle of fortunes turns on the day when your car's fast, and if it's not on the day when your car's fast, you hope that you're in the right spot at the right time. So but yeah, winning would be better.
Kevin, I saw you make the $12,000 donation to Joe Lugano's foundation. Obviously, having fun with the fire suit comment. Can you talk about how that came about, what the thought process was, and just how things have evolved between the two of you over the last 13 years?
Yeah, well, Joey and I have a good relationship, and the thing that I like about Joey is he's so involved in the sport. He's all in, and really since we've got to know each other over the past several years, and having to work on a lot of the same things to help him improve the sport. And as we went down the list of races, the I wear the fire suit moment obviously came up, and I talked to Joey before we did everything. I said, hey, you want to play along? And he was always game for stuff like that, and we just felt like it would be the right thing to do after all these years to make a nice donation to his foundation. And he's always, if there's something going on, he's going to call me and I'm going to call him, and we've just had we'll race each other hard, but I think as you look at that, it was just a good moment to look back on something that we all laugh at, and I think as we go forward, a good opportunity to donate to his foundation.
Piper killed it on that video. I'm sorry, she was.
It's not over yet.
Oh, there's more Piper coming?
Oh yeah.
Piper needs her own YouTube channel or something.
Yeah, she's definitely full of she's full sass. That's for sure. So she's a ball of fire and energy, and it's fun to have them involved in everything that we're doing, and with everybody at Stewart Haas Racing and the job that they've done, and just telling the stories and things that we laid out from the beginning of the year, and giving that content to the fans has been really what this year is all about. They've done a wonderful job in coming up with all of that, and so it just makes, especially weeks like this, it makes them even more fun.
Now, I think she's got the Kevin Harvick look. Like when she looks sideways in that glare, I don't know, it comes natural. She got it.
She will definitely tell you how it is, that's for sure. So I think she gets that more from her mom than she does me.
Does she wear the fire suit in the family?
She's 100% in charge. I can promise you that.
Kevin, when you finally won here in 2020, that was the year there were no fans.
Mm-hmm.
How weird was that, and how would it mean for you to maybe, since this is your last time here, to win in front of the fans?
Well, we have a very supportive wholesaler here in this area, and that was the only race that they hadn't been to in, I think, 20 some years, and the one race that they weren't at, we won. And they've supported myself and Casey Kane and everybody in between. So that year was interesting, to win those races with not hardly anybody around. There was a few people here, I believe, that particular day, but it was still pretty strange. So it'd be way more fun to win and feel the energy of the crowd.
How do you look at Richmond?
It's a good racetrack for us. I think for us last year and the first race this year, we didn't feel like we were very good, but still had a good, good solid finish. So we definitely have high hopes.
Is that a tough track, or is that track you're just going to have fun at?
It's very technical, and putting the car in the right spot, and I think how you use the brakes and where you place the car are really important there. So those are things that we like to do and be a part of.
Looked like you were having fun at Stafford last week. Is that something you would do more of? Is racing that series more?
Probably not.
You don't think so?
It'll probably Berlin will probably be my last one. So that was really just to go make it a part of this year with the fans, and give Stafford was obviously a place that I'd talked about racing for a long time, and to give those fans an opportunity to come out and see me race, during the last season. And Berlin was a place that I want to race my super late model as we go forward. So I figured I'd go up there and try that out as we go forward.
How did you feel about today with the car and the speed in it?
The car's good. Yeah, I think it's it's really, I think that was probably the most important moment of the weekend, was qualifying. So I think as you go through the weekend, qualifying well here is important, as long as it doesn't come down to some crazy pit cycle, which it does often, and it's going to get mixed up. But I felt good about our car.
What do you think of Van Gisbergen's chances of being able to do what he did in Chicago at Indy when he comes back to race with you guys?
Yeah, I think Indy's not Watkins Glen, right? Like, it's not a traditional, very good road course, and so it's definitely more of a parking lot race, like we had it, or street race. We call them parking lot races in the go-karts, but that's my bad. The street race style racetrack with that really flat surface, and not a technically flowing racetrack, and so I think it's he's going to be good. Obviously that's what he does, and is very good at it. And I think for him to come over here is a little bit different than maybe an open wheel guy, just because he has experience in the bigger, heavier cars. I don't know how he shifts backwards. I can't eat backwards, let alone try to learn how to drive on the other side of the car and shift with my other hand. So obviously he's very talented.
This is Austin Dillon, driver of the Bass Pro Shops Chevrolet. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also check out one of those 2 videos beside me. Visit frontstretch.com for more racing content.